users to enjoy a truly risk-zero blockchain investment. You know, everything is running on an investment. We've got that technology called hybrid. And that part, to just pay attention, what Mr. Kodide will be talking about, that one is going to be your part for you to understand why is this hybrid technology on FinTouch and what is there for me, what's the gain for me, right? Then the next thing, we've got the nodes that are monitoring, which make sure like chances of losing here is going to be 1/17 trillion, which means it's like zero, right? So people behind the brand, we've got our popular Joe Lombard, which is the CEO of the company, who is a serial entrepreneur and investor, and then is a driving force behind the development of the global blockchain startup ecosystem. And then we've got the CFO, which is Donald K. Marcus. That guy is mainly for the monies. And then the last guy is the CEO, who is a negotiator. You know, these three brains, they've got different skills. That's why they come up together to form up this company called FinTouch. Right. If you're interested to know, like, if this company exists or it doesn't, you just go to California Secretary of State, and then you go to their website, you go to business search, you put FinTouch, and then you see the results on the right-hand side. And then from there, you can see by yourself the company exists. And then as they exist, you can trust it. And then, yeah, that's all about this page, just to make sure you can search this company. When the company went live, they went live in the 12th of July. Obviously, when you look at the development white paper for FinTouch, they'll tell you they started the company sometimes in April last year, partially went live on the 12th, but they went fully they did a soft launch in November after the hackathon event. So because like before that one, they promised, they say, if you can hack our system, we'll guarantee to give you $1 million. So really, if they cannot be opening so that like in case they get hacked, then they're gonna lose $1 million. But nothing happened that day. That one was successful. Mr. Kodide will tell you more about that hackathon event. Right now, the SATO offerings, how are the shares structured here? We've got FTH equity, which is the investors. We've got 30%. We've got the FinTouch team, which I've explained before. They've got 52%. And then the big team, the Mimikli Israel family, which if you go to the development page, they will tell you they invested or they injected about $1 billion into FinTouch companies so that they see the potential in this business. There's like, you know what, when Morgan Stanley left, they came with $1 billion and then they pushed the business. That this business, in terms of liquidity, things are okay. That's why every day we get paid. When you do a withdrawal, they don't think twice in just a minute because there's no admin to approve. Should I approve this one? Yes or no? No. Everything is running on blockchain. You initiate your withdrawal. In less than a minute or 3 minutes, you've got your money. It shows there's no human being because it doesn't matter when you withdraw it. The results are always the same. It shows that, you know what, when they say this system is decentralized, it means it's really decentralized. Okay. On that note, I'm going to hand over to Mr. Kodide, who will take us through the whole of the presentation. When we're done with that one, we'll go to check, like, for instance, if you invest in this business, how much can you make? You know, let's look at the table. Let's interpret the table so that everybody will understand and see those who have not joined, how much are they missing out on this opportunity? On that note, Mr. Kodide, over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, wonderful leader, Mr. Talks, for the opportunity. I hope everyone in the call is feeling welcomed to the platform where they promise us to conduct finance and enjoying finance. I'm already enjoying finance and also conducting it. It's raining dollars really in this platform. I wish I had $1 million that I can invest in so that I can make more. You know, it depends how deep is your pocket, and then it takes you far. So to the company that shows me that I have a free access whereby I can check whether whatever they are saying is true. I will always follow that company simply because it means there is no hidden agenda. I was looking at social media today and looking at the number of platforms that flew away, and then I was laughing, and then at the end I got sad because people haven't seen this platform, and the truth is far from them, because they always want something that will just pay you instantly and then run away with some few people's monies. So with this platform here, I like it because they tell us exactly what are they doing with our money. Like our traditional banks, what they do, if I put money in any of our South African banks, um, they will take my money. If I keep in the bank for long period and say maybe I will take it after 12 months, or I will take it after 6 months, or I will make a notice when I need my money, 21 days notice, 7 days notice. What they do is they will take that money that are fixed in the platform, in their bank, and give it to those who need it in terms of the loans, credit cards, mortgage bonds, whatever the need that they have. And then the bank will make profit from there, massive profits, and then come and give me 7% per annum. How unfair is that? So with this platform, they say they are also a traditional decentralized platform that deals with cryptocurrencies. Proving the record from Hackathon, we are still to see that. So they are saying when investors that are trading in cryptocurrency space, what they do is they offering them loans. So we are in the business of lending and borrowing. Me and you as the investors, we are lenders to FinTOCH. And FinTOCH as our keeper, they will take our money and give it to those who needs it in the market, so that they fulfill their needs in trading platforms. So what they do, they say FinTOCH is using a hybrid technology, of which for now it's still the first of its kind in this market. It's the first time I'm hearing about hybrid technology. How it operates, it allows members that take money from this company to invest it in three platforms. It should be, to trade it in three platforms: PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and SunSwap. On those chains that they allow, it's BSC chain, Ethereum, and Tron chain. So per day, we are giving 1% back of our money as the investors, if you may see on the diagram on the left. And then they are clearly showing us that those who are taking monies each and every day, if they take money for one day, they will charge them 2.5%. But if they take it for a longer period, of which is 7 days, that is a maximum, you can borrow money from FinTOCH, they charge them 2% per day. So each and every time when those traders now they invest, they say when you want to come and borrow money, you need to have at least 50% deposit of your desired amount. There on the diagram they're showing. So whenever you want money, you must have, let's say now you are looking for $1,000 in your wallet, and then you need to have half of that. You need to have $500, so that the company may give you $1,000. Why is that so? They want that as a surety that you are not gonna take their money and run away. That is why they were saying in their previous slides that the chances of losing money or defrauding these companies is 1 into 17 trillion, of which it is totally zero. You cannot bypass or skip this with the trailers, because the system, when you are trading, you are only trading on their given platforms, and then the system or the nodes will monitor you, so that when you trade and reach the loss of 30%, if you may say, when you reach the loss of 35%, that is where the nodes that are allocated, each and every transaction has 10 nodes that are allocated to track and look at the smoothness of your transactions. So when you reach 35%, they will stop your transaction and say, Kotite, you don't know today what you are doing, or the market is against you, so that you do not blow up your whole account. Let us stop it right there. Take the money that is left, pay us back your 2.5%, because you took money for 1 day, and then the next time when you borrow again, we are happy to assist you. That is what the node system are doing. Yes, sir, we may proceed. So each and every investor or a cryptocurrency holder at FINTOCH, me and you, we have FINTOCH app. On the FINTOCH app, if you click home, that is where you get to realize what I was explaining in the previous slide, that it is happening. If you click on Go Borrow, that Go Borrow will show you that you can, if you have a certain amount, and then you practice maybe how to borrow money, or just to verify whether what we are talking about is actually happening. So when you click Go Borrow, let's say for instance you have $50 and tell them you want $100. That $100, they will say, okay, you will have that $50, get it locked as a deposit or as an assurance, and then they will credit you with $100. But remember, even though you do that, you need to be aware that you will pay 2.5% if you chose 1 day. If you chose 7 days, you need to trade that money each and every day. You will be paying 2% of the taken amount. So each and every person that is trading must know what they are doing. So for us, me and you as an investor, there's another button right adjacent to Go Borrow. That is yellow button, Go Finance. That is where we invest. If you click on that button and you have already deposited money into FINTOCH wallet, that is where you invest it. So everyone knows. Does someone wants to borrow? Referral link to download the app. Okay, we will answer all the questions. If you do have more questions, just type them. When we finish our presentation, we will answer. So that maybe if you forget along the way, just type them on the message box. Then we will answer all your questions when we are done with the presentation. Yes, Mr. Talks, we can go further. Now, this is the event Mr. Talks was highlighting, called Hackathon. See, the companies, when they develop the app, they say after tightening up their security, and then they go for the event whereby they will meet all the programmers. Amongst those programmers, there are hackers. Hackers are the ones who will show you that your platform is not ready to go to the market yet. Can someone please mute Faniswa? Thank you.
This is not just
Faniswa leadership, can you please mute yourself? All right. When you go for hackathon and you have your newly developed platform, what happens is that you meet all the programmers that will put you up to speed as to the current market, what is happening in the market, how to lock up your security so that you secure people's monies, and then you secure also your platform, because someone may just override your platform. Those are the best hackers in the world. They run the competition, and the companies will say, whatever money you find on FINTOCH or any other platform that they come up with, what if you can hack this platform and get those monies, then you win. Whatever is there, you will take it. It is a traditional competition started by blockchain for them to verify or test, show us that their security is tight. That is what they use to do. So with all other companies, when they go for hackathon, that is where they get an assurance to say, okay, your platform is ready. You can go now and give it to the people. And along the way, what I've picked up is that hybrid technology is the first of its kind here at FINTOCH. And even at the hackathon, they're highlighting that the hybrid technology is the first program FINTOCH to come up with. And for now, we are still number one. It is a newly developed software that is working properly. Yes, Mr. Talks, we can go further. Excuse me. Now let's break this down even further. When I, as an investor or a lender, come to FINTOCH, I'm allowed to come at least with a minimum of $100 up until my affordability. Everyone knows how deep is their pocket. If you have $10,000, you shouldn't hesitate to do so, because you will be receiving 1% each and every day. If you have a $1,000, I always recommend $1,000 for a start, because that is a good start. not because it's better than $100. Someone may come with $100 and have a huge market behind them, because this platform will also allow someone who is just coming as an investor, invest and keep your mouth shut, and then you enjoy those daily 1% profit. And then on the other aspect, we as the networkers, we come to the platform, start with any amount we afford, and then we bring in people. In that way, we accumulate more money. But I promise you, this platform is different, even in terms of commissions. It's not the same as the other ones we used to see before. So any investor that is coming into FinTOCH, they will come and expect to get 1% each and every day. It is given to you without fee. This platform doesn't have admin. It is working on the decentralized form of the network. So there's no one who will say, I will wake up and credit them at 2 o'clock in the morning. So whatever time you invested in, that is when your profit will show in your wallet. So that is what I've noticed. So they say, if you keep your money after 7 days, after earning those 1% per day, but if you keep it for more than 7 days, they start to compound your interest. They give you the increase of 0.5% on top of your 1%. So it means now, in total, you will be doing 1.5% per day on your daily profits. Now, the profits can be withdrawn on daily basis. If you think, okay, the money that you do per day is enough, you can withdraw that money. And remember, each and every here at FinTOCH, you can withdraw from as minimum as $1. So each and every person that is has a wallet that is withdrawable, you can amount that is withdrawable within the platform, you can withdraw. But always when you withdraw daily, remember that the compounding interest in base is based on daily basis. So if you withdraw daily, then you will not have the benefit of that 1.5, because the money will stop wherever you withdraw. And then if you keep withdrawing, you should have a target to say, maybe I'm withdrawing once a week or withdrawing once a month. That is a good strategy to do so. I can see the questions are coming in, and at the end of the presentation, we will answer all the questions. If you do have questions, just pop them in so that you don't forget. When we are done, we will explain further. Now, the capital can also be withdrawn. This is the first of its kind to say, whenever I invest today and then realize, okay, I have something that is pressing me. I cannot wait for my interest. If I want my capital back, I can withdraw my capital, but in 7 days cycles. I'm not going to wait 3 months or 6 months or 12 months to access my capital. It is always there. Remember, FinTOCH is just a wallet, crypto wallet, just like blockchain. Blockchain is no longer decentralized. Now you verify your account. So we are just like token pocket, MetaMask, all these other decentralized wallets, even Trust Wallet is like FinTOCH. So when you withdraw your money, your capital, you will have to withdraw it within the 7 days cycle. So on your app, it counts for you that today is day 1 of 7 cycles, day 2, day 3, depending on the day you are thinking about withdrawing. So when you stop the button to say auto reinvest, that is where you will access your money when it reach 7 of 7 days. So I think that part is clear. So after 63 days, what happens is that your capital will be doubled. So if you came with $1,000, nice thing about is that when 63 days come, you will have 100% profit. So from $1,000, you will be sitting at $2,000. For those who are always skeptic in the market, that is where you can say, okay, let me keep that $1,000 as that was the profit as my capital back, and then use whatever money is left there as the leverage, because now I don't have something called a loss should anything occurs in future. But I assure you, if you stick to the plan whereby you invest and count the days whereby after 63 days you can always auto reinvest, just take your money as and when you need it. So they say you can top up each and every time you feel that your profit is limiting you. And then when you withdraw, remember they said your capital can be withdrawn in 7 days cycle. The good part is that they will not charge you when you withdraw your capital. Remember, when you withdraw your capital, it must be that you are only an investor. But if you are a networker and then you decide to withdraw capital, if you withdraw capital, you lose all your market. That is a sad part about it. So us as networkers, it is not advisable to withdraw our capital, because now we are going to lose all the market, all the members that you've introduced into the business, you are losing them. But when you withdraw your profit, that is where they will only charge you 5%. So if you withdraw capital, no charge. But if you withdraw profits, that is where they charge you 5%, of which I still think this is the best platform ever in terms of the compensation plan and the charges and all the availability of our funds. Yes, Mr. Talks, we can go further to the networking side. Now, if you decide you feel this platform, yeah, you trust it, you need to also advertise it and put it into people out there so that they earn more money like you. Now you start referring all those members, they come in with your link, will become your first level. So FinTOCH, what I like about them is that they say they will not give you referral commission. Referral commission is the one monster that have killed so many good platforms. So instead, what they do for longevity of the company and also the sustainability of it, what they did is that they created something called passive income. Remember, each and every day when you receive your daily 1%, you are also getting a passive income. So in commission as well, they will not give you referral commission, but what they do is that when you refer someone, if Mr. Talks has referred me into the platform, Mr. Talks will not get direct commission, but he will get 15% of whatever I do a day. Now, let's say I came in with $1,000. He referred me. Each and every day I do my 1%, of which it is $10. He will get 15% of that $10. So from my capital, not from me, but from the company's side, the remuneration that is going to get is going to be $1.50. So that $1.50 is going to be there for as long as my money is still in the platform. I think that is a good passive income structure. So that now when you introduce 10 of us coming out with $1,000, that sales volume is about $10,000. If you're looking at the daily, 1% will be $100. So it means now from us all, he is making 15% of $100. That is about $15. That will always be there. Remember, after 63 days or 62 days, those monies will be doubled. So from the total sales volume of $10,000, it will be $20,000. So it means the money that he is making per day, if we all decide to reinvest, it will be increasing tremendously by 100%. So after $15, he will be doing $30. But if all of us that he introduced into the platform as his first level decide now to introduce more members now from our structure now, what he gets as a referrer, he will be getting 10% as well. So you earn from your daily investment. You earn from your daily 1%, and you earn from the first level that you introduce into the platform. And also you earn for the third time, you earn at the second level. There is more that you can earn as you introduce members into the platform. I'm still going to show you. So on his second level, he will be earning 10% of whatever they do. Remember, when they reach the sales volume of $10,000, he will be earning $10 for each and every day for as long as that $10,000 sales volume is still there. And everyone is starting to pick up their market and then introduce more members. As long as the team grows, remember, on our platform is a unilevel. So when whatever falls under your genealogy will contribute into your total sales volume. I'm still going to show you how it works out. Yes, Talks, we can go further. So this is one of the events that were hosted together with the Hollywood stars, as you can see at the background there, by Hollywood Global Film Festival 2023. I cannot read properly which month was it, but I can see it was 2023. So for me, This one also does tick the box because some Hollywood stars cannot show their faces when the platform cannot be traceable. If we cannot trace you, we can also cannot show our faces. I cannot introduce you or introduce myself to people, and with the platform that is not trustworthy, even though I'm not a brand myself. We are still at the lowest bottom. So to look at these Hollywood stars and say, okay, they were at the FINTOCH event, okay, it means now we can have something that is sustainable. Yes, Talks, we can go further. So now, while we're working, FinTouch also says we can also learn more and also enjoy as we are conducting our finance. When you when you come into the ranks, the first rank is general manager, GM. They start inviting you for the events. The previous one was in Malaysia last week, Kuala Lumpur. Our leaders, Linda's family was there in Kuala Lumpur representing us. Amongst everything that was there, they also learned. You get to rub the shoulders with all the general managers that are there and all the high ranks into the platform so that you learn the new skills that they use in other countries. You share information and come and share it back with your group so that you grow your team. So the next trip is in Korea in April 11th to 13th, and the next one in June. I mean in May, it's in Dubai. June in Tokyo, Japan. I think I like the one in Dubai and Singapore. Those ones I will be there, and the one in July will be in Singapore. So you can start work now. Some members have achieved GM ranks within 3 weeks. Some it took them 2 months. Some it will take a year. It depends now on how you structure your market. But as long as you get there, these are not the last events this year. There are still gonna be more. So what happens there? They say they pay full costs of the hotel stays, entertainment, and all the learning that is happening there. But also the flight, they will contribute 60% of your flight. So you are ought to contribute also 40% of your flight. But believe me, that 40% is nothing, because when you reach that rank to be invited in those events, you're already making millions a day. You're already making good monies. So we will show you how to make that money. Yes, Talks, we can go further. So for this platform to be listed on the Nasdaq IPO, what they say, according to the roadmap, they are saying they need to accumulate at least more than 100 million subscribers and also the market cap of 10 billion. In that way, they will be listing us on Nasdaq IPO, the World Blockchain and DeFi Unicorn. So their main aim is to uphold the global commonwealth, free and unrestrained, open and transparent financial system. That is what they are saying they will do. But if you look at from what Mr. Talks has said, the company was introduced. Currently, I always look at my app because it shows the stats, how many members have joined. Today, before this Zoom, I looked at the stats. We were 15.5 million subscribers. Yesterday, this time on our Zoom, we were sitting at 14.5 million. So I'm not sure if you have an app and you have a way of looking at it, you will see now what the growth is. Each and every minute there's a new member, new app that is being happening into this platform. So by 2025, that is why they say they want to list us on the Nasdaq. But by look of things, maybe by next year, we will have reached that 100 million subscribers. Yes, Talks. When someone asks, is FinTouch safe? The main feature of FinTouch is to build safe and reliable, low-risk, decentralized financial platform via hybrid technology. There is not a person who is operating this system. It is being operated by the system called hybrid technology. So there is no one who's going to approve your funds when you deposit, approve your withdrawal. Whatever you do, you just wait for a person to wake up and do their job. So the system is fully automated. So in terms of the ratings, what they're looking at, this is the feedback from Skynet and Audit, one of the companies that you can also engage, even if it's not this platform, to do your due diligence. Their rating, the security is 88% out of 100. And then the trust score in terms of lending and borrowing is 87%, of which it is a good rate. There are also other ways. You can even click on Binance, type FINTOCH. You will look at the ratings there. You will see we are ranked number 3 in top 5 top highest audit score companies. With all these other companies that are listed there, we are number 3. So with the rating of 87%, depending on that security, they rate us because of the security and the system that we are using. So that is the whole percentages that you will see. So you can also do your due diligence. Don't take my word and Mr. Tox's word. Also do your own research. Yes, sir. Please go further. This is the last part. Everyone likes to grow within the platform. So for you to be invited into the trips, you need to achieve that first rank. The first rank requires you to have simply 5 direct referrals. That is why I was saying it is easy to do so, but you are not limited to 5 direct referrals. You can structure your team as how you wish. That's if you are a networker. So what happens? They say if you reach at least 50,000 sales volume with your team and you already have 5 direct referrals, that is where the company will say this is the 4th income stream. Remember, as a member, you are earning 1%. If you refer members direct, you are earning 50%, 15% of whatever they do, and your second level gives you 10%. Those 3 incomes, and then if you rank now, you are having a 4th stream of income, of which I think this one is coming to save us from a lot of those who are general managers now. If they still have debts, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna come with a Stambok and whip them because they are making good and enough money. So what happens? They say at FINTOCH, they will take the total sales volume of $50,000. And remember, each and every person that is in the platform is making 1% per day. So they will use that same table. They will take the total sales volume, $50,000, and times it by 1%. That is $500 that is made collectively by all the members, including everyone who is contributing $100, $10. So their total is $500. So the company will say, now we will give you 20% of that, whatever your total team sales is doing each and every day. So 20%, that is why it is $100 per day. However, it can be more because now you still have all these other 3 sources of incomes. But if you move up the ladder now, what happens is that, okay, I was just looking at that question. The second rank is vice president. Vice president requires you to have 2 general managers. So you need to work with your team as well. Remember, this platform is a unilevel. We are not balancing structures here. Whatever is in your genealogy tree will contribute in your sales volume. So it is easy to work this business. So having 2 general managers, one must be directly referred by you, and the other one must be on your second level. It means you need to have 2 general managers from parallel lines. That is where, when you have your total sales 150 USDT, you start making $150 to $300 per day. You can take your calculator and look at that. Making $4.5 a month is not a child's play. That is good money. So moving top to senior vice presidents, you also need to have 2 vice presidents, one directly referred by you and the other one from the second level. Then you start making your $600 to $1,500 each and every day, provided your total sales volume is $500,000. Executive director, the following rank, need to have, for you to qualify for that rank, you need to have 2 senior vice presidents from 2 different lines, one referred by you and one from the second level. In that way, you start killing it, making $1,500 to $5,000 each and every day. And when you become managing director, that's where you start earning president's salary. I don't think even president earned this much. You start making $13,000 to $30 per day, provided you have two executive directors. One must be referred by you and one must be from the second level. And the total sales volume of 6 million USDT. That in that way, you start earning those 13,000 US dollars. There's a last rank called managing director. They say if you have at least one managing director in your structure, that is where they start giving you the shares on the stock as they listing that 30% FTH. That is where they give each and every member who is qualifying a benefit on that one. I'm not quite too sure with the percentage. I'm still FF to get it. Maybe from Sam Lindazwe or Mr. Talks. If they do have the answer, they will correct me on that one. But ladies and gentlemen, that was my part for the night. If we have some questions, we may answer them. Mr. Talks, maybe you can give the response to the questions, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kodide, with a wonderful presentation. Yeah, just on the last one, the MT Plus, I think is say qualify for 10% of the shares of the company. I mean, the sales, 10% of the sales, because they've given you too much money, they don't know what else to do.
Yeesh.
All right, now let me just go for the first one. Does someone want to borrow, need a referral link to download the app? To borrow, okay, no, just to sign up, you need a referral link, and then you click on the link so that you make sure don't go to maybe whatever you download an app. Just use the link to download the app so that you're gonna download the latest one. Because most people, they go to Google app or something where they download, then they normally download the wrong one. By the time you want to invest, you find that there's those Trons, those BSC chains that are not there. BSC chain, Tron chain, they're not there. It means you're gonna have you've got the wrong version. That means we must install it and put it again. To avoid that, just click on the link. There's a download button. Click on that download button. Then you'll have everything that you need in there. Okay, the next one, when you finance, how long does it take to start getting profit? Is 24 hours. If you join now, it's 1814. Tomorrow, 1814, you start getting your first 1% of your income. Same time, the person who referred you, as you get your 1%, that person who referred you will also get that money. But it will reflect on the second day, around between 9:30 to around 11. They will tell you how much did you earn on the yesterday, and like whatever thing you did yesterday, it will like whatever I did today, whatever profit I make today on my team, I'll see them tomorrow. Okay, and then can I withdraw profit together with the invested amount? Yes, you can. It's just that means you want to close your account and leave that's all. Because once we withdraw your investment amount plus your profit, that means you don't want to be enjoying finance again. So yes, but you can, if you want to withdraw, you just check if it's 7 of 7, you just switch off the button for reinvestment and then wait for 7 of 7. Withdraw your money, they don't charge you anything. You are out with your money and your initial investment and your profit. That means you are closing the account. I don't know if it's what you want, but yes, it's possible. Please verify for me one investment that referring person does a level according to the number of referrals. Yes, but the thing is, you will miss out on those 15% and 10% that Babu was talking about. When you people ask people to sign up under you, you'll miss up on those ones. Yes, your volume, you see your volume, which they can help you to grow your team, like to go to GM, but bulk of the money comes on from those 15%, 10%, because that one, remember, before you become a GM, you'll be earning from there. So if you refer people without signing up, without buying your own package, you won't be getting any daily earnings and you're not going to be getting any of those referral amount until such time you activate, and unfortunately they don't back pay. If you stay maybe for 2 months, you won't be get paid for 2 months. The day you pay, and then from that day going forward, you'll be paid your 15% and your 10%. Kanye, okay. Do you have similar presentation on YouTube? Yeah, there's so many channels there. If you go and search, even on Facebook, you can go and search like FINTOCH. You will see there's a lot of stuff in there. Please clarify for me one investor without referring. Okay, I've answered that one. You can invest and not refer. Perfectly, yes, you can. You can invest and not refer, and then you make your money 63 days because of the compounding interest. Every day you'll be getting that one. Your enhanced 63 days, exactly 63 days, you'll be sitting at 100% profit of the money you started with. If you started with $1,000, you'll be sitting at 1,000. This is the only platform you can achieve 100% profit, not like your initial investment. I'm not talking about the initial investment here. Your initial investment will be there. If you started with $1,000 today, 63 days later, you will be sitting at $2,000. Nobody compete with us when it comes to how much money you can make. I'm talking about people who say, I cannot even explain this business. You don't have to know how to explain FinTOCH. Just put your money. Tell the person, you know what? How to invest? You just put your money. You see 63 days will be doubled. Simple. You don't do any activities. Nothing. You just put it. 63 days later, your money is doubled. You can decide withdraw your 100% or you put it back another 63 days. Your action is just to put your money and withdraw in 63 days. Along the way, you can still withdraw if you want. You know, you can do any. This platform is you can customize according to your needs. How often do you need your money? You can always withdraw your money. Okay, there's no other questions, guys. All right, I just want to share our table. Can you see the table? Sorry, anyone was talking?
Thank you. I was just sharing those ones on the message box. Subsequently, you thought about that. Thank you so much.
Sorry, which one, Baba?
I was sharing that actually the table you did for us.
Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. I said, let me share this table so that, can you see my table, right? Can you guys see the table on the screen?
Yes, we can see it.
All right, thanks. If you look at this table, guys, I know most people we've been sharing to try and share the table with using dollars, and people like, they really don't understand when it comes to dollars, right? For me, we are getting paid in dollars. I really like dollars. I understand better than rands. I'm joking, guys. All right, here, how we calculated the 2,000. The 2,000, remember, if you want to invest, is not only, someone can go and say, but $100 is about 1,800 and something. But you must remember there's some bank charges here. There's some trons or BSC chain that there's some trons for gas fees. There's a lot of other things that just to make life very easy, we put the conversion of like 1:20, right? Meaning $1 is equals to 20 Rand, which give us 2,000. When you get to 2,000, your daily earnings is like almost like 18. That's why we see your daily earning of that one is about 18 Rand. When you look at how much the money you're going to be getting is 1:18, right? You look at 118. You look at here, the 63 days, which is 2 months plus there, you are getting 1,800, meaning you get back when you talk about dollars, the thing is, when you talk about rands, you just like, my capital is 2,000, but my money is 1,800. When you talk about dollars, that's going to be equivalent. If the dollar maybe is about 19, that means going to be 1.9. If the dollar is 20, that means going to be 2,000. It will depend on the dollar rate. But the company will tell you dollar to dollar, you will get exactly what you put in. You know, that is only 2 months. You see here, this is not your initial investment. No, this is your profit, meaning your initial investment is still running. Once you get this amount, this 1.8 or 1,800, which is now the money that they're going to look at dollar to dollar, right? Once you get that one, your money that you'll be getting on a daily basis will reduce to 1% on a daily basis. Remember now, the company said in 36 days we guarantee you, if you don't recruit, we'll give you 100% of the money you started with. You guys understand what I'm saying? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
we are
Mr.
all here.
Yes.
Okay, do you guys understand, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, how do you get to 14,000? 14,000 is a once off, 2,000 that you put, once off. And then now, every 2 months, you put back that money. Now, it does go to compounding. In 6 months, you will have achieved 800%, which is 14,400. You did not put any amount. Your once off 2,000, including all the gas fees, in 6 months, you'll be sitting at this amount. If you keep on reinvesting, I'm talking about someone who's not recruiting here. If you keep on compounding every 63 days, in a year, your 2,000 will be sitting at 114, 2,000. But every two months, guys, you must do something on your profit. You take it back into the system. It give another 100%. You put it back, and then up until you once off 4,000. At the end of the year, you'll be sitting at 230,000. That's like somebody. And what were you doing? Every 63 days, you were just putting back your money, compounding your money. You decide, how soon do you want your money? Do you want your money as 100%? You want your money as 400%? You want your money as 800%? You want your money maybe as whatever amount you want. Maybe you say, I want to compound my money for the next 4 months. It's up to you. But the max, the company will give you 63 days, is 100%. It's up to you. Do you take your 100% or you put it back, and then do it again? Or you can, along the way, you can be adding the amount or whatever you can afford. That will make you to you can get faster to 100% again, So it's up to you. Let's look at someone who come with the 20,000. That's like $1,000. That one. You're in 63 days. You'll be sitting at 18,000. Now, that is depending if the rand is 1:18. If the rand is 1:18.5, it's going to be even more. But as I said, we put 20 just to include all the other costs that are required for the buying of the Bitcoin, of the USDTs, the buying of the trons, or those gas fees, the exchange and everything. That's why I put it there. If you do it yourself, you can get a change. You rather have a change than to say your money you send is short, because that can, you can be tired. Like, what happened now? But to say it's 20,000, we rather put an extra to make sure all the costs are covered. Look at this one. You'll be sitting in 6 months. You are sitting at 1,044,000, right? 144,000. 144,000 in 1 year. We are looking at 1,150,000, just a once off $1,000, and then you can see how much you get. Then you go to the bigger amount, the 40,000, how much you can make, 36,000. That one. You put your 40, 63 days later, you're sitting at 36,000. That you can do a lot, guys, because you must look like at the end of the day, you want to maximize your profit. If you want to maximize your profit, obvious, the bigger the amount you put, the bigger returns you're going to get. And the only risk here, we are looking at 63 days. That's all. We all been waiting for just to get your money. I started maybe with $1,000, which is 20,000. You pray for 3 to 4 months just to get back your 20,000, and you get charged 10%, meaning you are getting only about 19,000. You know, here we are saying your 20,000 is still in the platform. Né? You are getting your 100% profit in 63 days. Guys, I'm not sure if you are seeing what I'm saying here. I'm talking about someone who cannot talk, someone who cannot recruit, like the way Talks cannot recruit. You know, this is the amount you can make. Just 63 days, that's all. And then look at the other one. Maybe someone who put 100,000. You'll be getting about, remember, it's going to be 90. On that, your profit, the company only charge 5%, not 10%, which means when it's 90, it's going to be 90 times 5%. You just put your 100, 63 days later, a month and a half, you've got 90,000 and minus 5% of that amount. You still got a lot of money. Plus, your money is still running. You still have your money, of which if you need that money, you can initiate a withdrawal on your initial investment. That means you'll be sitting at 190,000 in just your money plus your profit, right? And then let's look at maybe someone who say, I want to come with 1 million. You can make in just 2 months, 2 months plus, guys. I'm not sure. And then I won't even talk about if you compound this thing in 6 months, you keep on compounding those numbers. You can see these figures are like in all this, what I'm talking about here is someone who cannot recruit. That's why FinTOCH is the business for investors. If you are really an investor and you value your money, you value your $100 or your 2,000 Rand, this is the company you see the value for your money. Because in just 63 days, 2 months and a half, you get 100% of your profit plus 5%, which the company need that 5% to say, okay, just thank us with a 5% withdrawal fee for our admin. Right? I said, guys, let me go through this one because I know just to make sure everybody understand this table, because we try, as I said, the capital, we just beef it up a bit so that we just accommodate somebody who deposit in the bank, maybe with notes. That will make life very difficult because the bank would take some charges for depositing on the ATM. Now you find that maybe they take about 28 Rand. Now, you saying that this thing is going to be the same, how are we going to get the other monies? You know, you still have to convert that amount into USDTs because you don't pay in rands, you pay in USDTs, right? To buy those USDTs is going to cost you. To buy the BNB is going to cost. So that cost is included on that capital. So you don't have to worry. And then only your earnings, because those charges are no longer there. That's why our earnings are about 1:18. But it depending at the coin, at the dollar today. Today I was checking was about 18.4. So which means we'll be even getting more. When the price of the dollar reduces, maybe 1:17, but that one you cannot control, depend on the market. You know, this one we just based on our current price. No, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe the rand goes stronger to 1:16. That means your capital will be reduced as well as your daily will be reduced. But obvious, the currency will be strong at that time. But right now, as we know, so that is why we're sitting at 18 as our daily earnings. Guys, that's all about our table. And then all I say, for me, I'm just looking at the 2 months. The 2 months alone, without going to 6 months. That's the 2 months alone. You know, 2 months plus 63 days. You make enough money at FinTOCH. So when you are sitting and thinking and calculating, ask yourself, in the next 63 days, how much money I want to make. and then take that money, put it in your on a Yellow Bond app. In 63 days, you'll be seeing that same amount, as long as you don't withdraw along the way. Because when you take out your profit, that means you're compounding. The next thing is going to be a small amount that's going to be compounded. Clinton, you may ask a question, please. Zugiswa? Okay. Okay, Zugiswa first. You were saying something? Okay, Clinton, you raise up your hand.
Yeah, so I want to find out.
Come again?
I just wanted to find out, okay, first, the background of this same company.
Sorry, sir. Say it again, sir.
Okay, I joined late, in fact, in the meeting.
Okay.
So I want to find out what's the background of this same company? Like, I mean, what are the leadership of this same company? So because here in Zambia, we have had some crypto businesses that just came, then later on they disappeared. So I just wanted to be assured of this same company to say if it can't happen like what happened last time here in Zambia.
Yeah, we cannot talk about what we don't know, but we can talk about the FINTOCH looking. I don't know. At the end of the day, we've got this part to say what makes you chosen. Like, what are the things, your due diligence that we do in the platform? You understand? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether I have to start from scratch. Were you part of our presentation, or you just came late?
In fact, I just came late. In fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we've got other people who've been here for us. We just took this note of their time. Can we connect on the side? Maybe, I don't know.
Mm. Okay, you can just continue from where you.
Yeah, tomorrow same time, like 7:30. You can join us tomorrow again at the same, like early, so that you can be part of this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think that will be the best way. Okay, my apologies,
All right,
but yeah, please clarify me on the table. If we were to invest one and leave it for 12 months, give me. Yes, that one, yeah. Because if we look in dollars, let me go back to that one. If you look it in dollars, this one, like every 2 months, the first 2 months, when you talk about in dollars value, you're going to make $2,000. Né? That is 63 days. After 63 days, you take that 2,000, you put it back, it will give you 4,000. And then after that, when you take 4,000, you put it back, it gives you 8,000. 8,000, you put it back, it gives you 16,000. And then that is like around 6 months. And then you take that 16,000, you put it back, that is 32. And then 32, when you put it back, it takes you to 64,000. That's like at the end of the year. That's why if you say 64,000 times, let's say the 18, you look at over 1 million. That's how we calculate that one. You must just look at every 2 months, your money is doubled. You've got your initial investment plus your profit and get doubled. No, it's use the same link every day. It's the same link that we use. Mary, are you answered, please? Hello, Mary. Your question about the $1,000? Just to clarify, you cannot leave there and do nothing. Every 63 days, you must do something. You must put it back, because if you don't, you'll only be getting 1%, because the company say, we've given you what we say we'll give. And then if you don't act on that one, you'll only be getting 1%, which means at the end of the year, you won't be able to achieve the 1 million that they said it there. Every 63 days, you take your profit, you put it back, and then that's up until the end of the year. Yeah. I hope you get that one. Okay, cool, yeah. All right, guys, this was all about our table. I don't want to take too much of your time. We, as you can see, let's interpret our table so that when you share it, at least everybody understand.
Yeah, Mr. Talks, I've
Yes.
pasted 2 tables, the rands and the dollar, in the chat box. If you cannot see it, if you want to save it, just refresh and read up this messages before the Zoom close. You will find those tables.
Yeah. Mr. Clinton, where did you get the link to join our Zoom? Did somebody send to you?
Yes, there was someone who just sent a link to me today.
Okay, no problem. Get in touch with that person, then they can give you more details. But if not, you can come tomorrow to our call. We'll help you again.
Okay, so okay. The reason why I asked that question,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I had to go through the notes. In fact, I had to see everything that was like written in the notes, and I had to understand certain things. Now, it just reminded me of the previous cryptocurrency that came here in Zambia. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. It just reminded me the previous one, because we had about, if not mistaken, for about 3. They popped and were, in fact, everyone was learning for the same cryptocurrency. Then later on, it just disappeared. And a lot of people, they cried in terms of like, they made less losses, in fact. So,
Yeah, I mean,
I wanted just to be sure of.
I'm sure in this call, everybody, they can have their own. You know, the path to success is not straightforward. It's not one line or just straight thing. You know,
Yes,
today for this opportunity, we sit and everybody in this call, they look into it, they have their own checklist, and they sign up into it. You know, this business is growing so fast. Sometimes people overanalyze things and then they end up not joining. You know, for me, I've got my own way of identifying an opportunity, and then when I see it, I take it, because there is no opportunity that will come and one day and say, sir, I'm the one you've been waiting for. No, you understand? So when you are happy with an opportunity, you take it, you try, you give it a try, you give your best, you make your portion, you wait until next thing. Some real businesses, they can close down. You know, we never know. But we cannot, because of that, and then I want to see a good opportunity, say, what if this one happens? What if it doesn't happen? And then what?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, sir. Thank you. Zugisa, any question for you?
Oh, yes. Hello, Leader.
Yes,
How are you?
sir. I'm good, and how are you?
I'm good. I wanted to ask about the presentations in Butterworth. I have a prospect there who wants to attend. When is it and what time?
We'll find out from Baumlinda. So which group are you? Maybe you can ask some of the groups that you are in. I've not seen any post for now, but yeah, I think we can check out. Baumlinda did mention that he will go to Butterworth or something. Yeah, he's not on the call today because in Kokstad or so. So that's why it's not part of our call today. But tomorrow we can get information for you. Whatever group you are in, just chat there or see if you can get hold of Baumlinda so he can assist you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Manyara. Any other question, guys? All right, on that note, tomorrow again, same time, we'll join, and then we just, sorry for those who are not using rands. This one we just say, we can help if someone is not part of, like in the SADC region where we use rands, maybe use a different currency, we can share the dollars one, then you change it according to your exchange in your country, and then you use that one locally so that people will understand it better. But this one is mainly for South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, not Botswana, Lesotho, Swaziland, yeah. All the countries that are using rands, this one was for them, just so that they can understand the business better than using dollars. Thank you. On that note, we can call it a night, right?
Thank you, Mr. Talks.
Thank you, Minyar. So same time tomorrow.
Yes,
Yeah.
until tomorrow.
Guys, let's enjoy finance. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.